You just got the call, layoff, early retirement package, your world feels upside down. The next 90 days is going to decide everything. This could become a financial disaster or possibly the best thing that's ever happened to you. I'm going to walk you through exactly what to do day by day to protect your future. Days 1 to 3, we are in triage mode. I have one rule, it's freeze. It's do not cash out your 401k. Do not file for Social Security. Do not make any big moves. I've seen people panic, make $100,000 mistakes just in that first week. Instead, what I'd like you to start with is just documentation. We're going to gather your severance agreement, your benefits booklet, retirement plan summaries, 401k statement, HSA statements. That's going to be step 1. Then we're going to write down every deadline. When do I need to accept my severance by? When do I have to have my COBRA election in? When do I have to have unemployment filing in? The big thing here is that you have time. Use it. Just take a deep breath. AARP has done studies that show that 62% of forced retirees are making irreversible mistakes in that first month. Don't be one of them. Then we get to week 1, which I like to say is just cash flow stabilization, all about building your bridge budget. I want you to list all of your essential expenses. What is housing, utilities, food, insurance, debt payments? Add all those up. What does it look like? Then we add in discretionary spending. You're human. You're not a robot, right? What do those costs really look like on a monthly basis? Then we're going to inventory the resources. What do we have available to us in savings, checking? Maybe we have cash in brokerage. Maybe we have CDs coming due. The goal here is to figure out how long you can last without touching your retirement accounts. What is your runway? Now we're at week 2. We're going to do a deep dive into your healthcare coverage. Healthcare is going to be your biggest risk and also your biggest opportunity. COBRA is going to let you keep your current plan, but it's expensive. Families pay an average of $22,000 a year, which is going to be over $1,800 a month. The marketplace could be cheaper, especially if your income drops, because then we're going to maybe have some subsidies that will kick in for many households. Really, the biggest thing is to be able to look at both options and weigh which one is going to make most sense for you, your family, your situation. Week 3 is all about tax strategy. Your taxes matter more than ever when your income is now unpredictable. That big severance check that you're getting, it could push you into a higher tax bracket this year. If you can, does it make sense to maybe spread that income over 2 tax years? And I want you to remember too that your unemployment is fully taxable. So we need to plan for that, whether it's going to be through withholdings or quarterly estimates. And here's maybe the hidden opportunity when it comes to taxes, is if next year your income drops, this could be a perfect opportunity to look at Roth conversions, where we could turn this crisis into a long-term tax savings for your retirement portfolio. Weeks 4 to 6 is all about smart withdrawal planning. Let's talk about accessing your money without penalties. If you're 55 or older, you can withdraw from your current employer's 401k penalty-free. Not from IRAs, not from old 401ks, just from the plan that you're leaving. And let's say you're somebody who has a 457 plan. Your situation could be even better. A lot of times you can take penalty-free withdrawals at any age once you separate. These rules can save you 10% in penalties, and that's real money, especially at a time when things are very uncertain. Now we're into week 6 and 8. We're going to focus on our Social Security strategy. And here's the trap most people fall into, is just filing for Social Security right away. It feels safe. It feels like income. But what they don't realize is that it is going to be a permanent pay cut. If you were to file at 62, your check is going to be cut from 25 up all the way up to 30%, and that's forever. So for instance, like if your full retirement benefit is $2,000 a month, that early filing of age 62 could drop it down to $1,400. And that's $1,400 again forever. Instead, what could make sense is using some of those penalty-free withdrawal strategies that we talked about to bridge the gap, delay Social Security, because every year you wait, it's going to boost your benefit by about 8%, plus any sort of cost of living adjustment that's given that year. Weeks 8 to 12, now we're talking about building that bridge plan. Building that bridge to retirement, and that's where we look at our 3-bucket system. Bucket 1 is going to be your lifeline for the next 7 years. It's going to be safe. It's going to be reliable money that's going to protect you from market downturns. Buckets 2 and buckets 3 are going to provide growth and replenishment over time for that bucket 1. Together, all these 3 are going to give you that stability and flexibility so that you don't have to guess your way through this transition. Forced early retirement doesn't have to be a disaster. Follow this 90-day playbook and you can turn this crisis into an opportunity. I've created a full checklist. It has all the deadlines, forms, calculations that you're going to need. Comment early below, I'll send it to you, and I'll also include my Calendly link if you want to be able to talk one-on-one.